For over a decade, deep beneath the Franco-Swiss border, the world's most powerful particle accelerator, the Large Hadron Collider at Cern, has been smashing protons together at nearly the speed of light. Its stated goal? To unlock the fundamental secrets of our universe, to find the building blocks of everything. But what if, in their quest to understand reality, they inadvertently began to rewrite it? What if the subtle changes we're experiencing in our daily lives aren't just in our heads? Official reports from Cern celebrate discoveries like the Higgs boson, the so-called God particle. They speak of new frontiers in physics, but buried within terabytes of data, accessible only to a select few, are anomalies, patterns that defy our established laws of physics. Whispers in the scientific community, quickly silenced, speak of temporal echoes and chronoton decay signatures. These aren't just new particles. They are signs of something far more profound, something unsettling. Have you ever experienced it? A vivid memory of a conversation that, according to the other person, never happened. The distinct feeling of déjà vu, but stronger, more persistent, as if you're not just remembering a moment, but reliving a slightly different version of it. It's a phenomenon that psychologists have labeled and filed away. But reported cases have seen a statistically significant increase since 2012, the year the LHC's energy levels were dramatically upgraded. Is it a coincidence? Consider the Mandela Effect. A collective misremembering of common facts. Was it the Berenstain Bears or the Berenstein Bears? Was there a movie in the 90s called Shazam, starring the comedian Sinbad? Millions of people share these specific, incorrect memories. It's easy to dismiss this as a quirk of human psychology. But what if it's not a misremembering? What if, for a fleeting moment, we are remembering a timeline that no longer exists? A reality that was overwritten. Let's look at the data. Cern conducts its experiments in cycles, known as runs. After each run, the machine is shut down for upgrades. Run 1 ended in early 2013. Run 2 began in 2015 with nearly double the collision energy. Run 3 started in 2022, pushing the boundaries even further. Now, cross-reference these dates with major unexplainable global phenomena, spikes in atmospheric energy readings detected by independent observatories, unexplained satellite malfunctions, and a sharp documented rise in reports of temporal disorientation. The correlation is difficult to ignore, yet it's never mentioned in any official capacity. Inside the LHC, collisions create conditions not seen since the first microsecond of the universe's existence. They are, in effect, recreating the Big Bang on a microscopic scale, over and over again. Physics tells us that space and time are interwoven, a single fabric called spacetime. If you apply enough energy, enough force, you don't just bend space, you can potentially fray the very fabric of time itself. Imagine a tapestry. If you pull a single thread, the entire picture can distort. A small change, a single proton collision, could send ripples cascading through the timeline, subtly altering history. Leaked internal memos, which have been scrubbed from the internet but persist on fringe networks, use phrases like causality variance and reality fluctuations. They discuss containment protocols not for radiation, but for what they term chronological contamination. This isn't the language of particle physics, it's the language of time manipulation. Are they trying to contain a physical substance, or are they trying to patch the holes they've torn in our reality? One former Cern engineer, speaking under conditions of strict anonymity, described an incident during a high-energy test. For 3.7 seconds, all atomic clocks at the facility, the most accurate timekeeping devices on Earth, fell out of sync, not just with each other, but with the predicted flow of time itself. The official explanation was a power fluctuation, but our source claimed the logs showed something else entirely, a temporal displacement event. For those 3.7 seconds, the entire facility, and potentially a small bubble of reality around it, had momentarily unstuck itself from the present. Think about the world around you. Does it feel different? More chaotic, more unpredictable than it did a decade ago? Geopolitical events that seem to pivot on impossible coincidences. Cultural shifts that happen almost overnight. It's as if the world is struggling to maintain a coherent narrative. We dismiss it as the rapid pace of the modern age. But could it be the symptom of a deeper fracture? The result of countless microscopic changes to our past, accumulating into a present that feels increasingly unfamiliar. The scientists at Cern are not villains. They are brilliant pioneers, driven by the purest form of human curiosity. But like explorers of any new frontier, they may have stumbled into a territory for which we have no map and no understanding of the dangers. In their attempt to find the smallest building blocks of matter, they may have shaken the very foundations of time. The changes are small for now. A misplaced memory, a logo that looks wrong, a feeling of unease you can't quite place. But a small crack can widen, a fraying thread can unravel. The Large Hadron Collider is scheduled to run for another 2 decades, with each upgrade pushing its energy levels higher and higher. They continue their search, smashing particles together, generating unprecedented energies, and with each collision they pull one more thread from the tapestry of our timeline. The question we must ask ourselves is not what they will find, but what will be left of our reality when they are finished. The evidence is not in a lab. It's all around us. You just have to be willing to see it. Thank you for watching. If this story has made you think, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more investigations into the world beneath the surface. Stay curious and stay aware.